Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Saturday, March 15th, 2025, year of our Lord. Season number 3, episode number 74. That was Bob Lilly's number. His nickname is Mr. Cowboy. In my life, the 365 project, that's a little info for you there. The 365 project coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet, and I ain't kidding. Plug this thing into your vehicle, and if it's just sitting there, when you go to crank it 6 months later, it's going to turn over like a cheap suit. Does that make sense? It's going to turn over like a top. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, S-P-I-R-E Construction, Inc. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Anything you need done, call up the Spire Construction, Inc. Tell them that I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson, the official Harley-Davidson dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. But right now, turn off that news. Come with me on a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1978. So in 1978, I had moved up to branch manager for Roach Paint Company, store number 4 in Irving, Texas. I needed to hire a driver, which that position was basically a guy that made deliveries, cleaned up, just did whatever needed to be done. Stocked paint. So my boss, who was the greatest boss I ever had, his name was Milton Elms. Love me some Milton Elms. And Milt said, hey, I've set up some interviews for you. I'll show you how this process works, and I'll be there to interview with you. And I said, yes, sir. People came in, they funneled them through there, and one guy's name was Johnny Bobo. Milton said, his dad is a friend of mine. I go to church with him. I think this kid will be good. And I said, well, Milton, the other guy was, Rick, trust me on this. Johnny's the guy. I said, yes, sir. So we hired Johnny Bobo. Back in those days, you could smoke inside all the buildings, everywhere. Smoking, you could smoke anywhere. And in the paint store, as in most places, we had these big ashtrays that stood up like that, and it had a deal on it, and I still have some, only it doesn't have the sand in it anymore. So you had like sand, fine grained sand, and people would smoke the cigarettes and they'd put them in that sand and it would extinguish the cigarettes. So then you'd grab a tea strainer and strain the empty cigarette butts out. So after a couple of weeks, Johnny Bobo developed an attitude, and I asked him one time, I said, hey, go through there and clean all them cigarette butts out. He said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I said, what are you talking about? He said, I've been cleaning the cigarette butts for 2 weeks. I don't smoke. I'm not going to do it. I said, Johnny, that's your job. He said, it's not my job. And I said, you're either going to clean them cigarette butts out or I'm fixing to fire you. And he said, how about if I call Milton Elms? And I said, I bet I beat you to it. I called Milton Elms. I said, I'm fixing to fire this guy. Bring him out here. Milton said, can you come out here? Milton said, yep. Milton came out. Johnny went through the story again about how he didn't smoke and he didn't want to clean the cigarette butts anymore. Milton said, Rick, what do you think? And I said, I want him out of here. He's fired. Milton said, if Rick can't use you, Roach Paint can't use you, Johnny. Sorry, buddy. It's my first guy ever fired. Since then, I've fired hundreds and hundreds of people. It's never fun to fire them. Well, sometimes it is. I've had people that were thieves that I fired that was fun. Anyway, let's check that chuck. Check that chuck, you big... Ooh, you got those alabaster white high tops. White so can't afford racing stripes, tube-in hose, blue and white logo, grayish shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. Let's check the office. My grandson Rocky, 2022. My granddaughter Pearl, 2022. Love these kids, so it'll be spring break this week, and they'll be hanging out up here with me. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? March 15th, 1949 was a Tuesday. Grandma wrote, I ironed today. Dick bought a 37 Ford. We went to town. Mother Fairless came for dinner. That's lunch. We went to Elk City to a ball game tonight. What was Grandma Goldie doing 65 years ago today? March 15th, 1960 was a Tuesday. Grandma wrote, we came home from Dallas today. We were in a real bad sandstorm. It's cold again. We were in a really bad sandstorm here yesterday. The wind was blowing like crazy and it blew all that red dirt in from the panhandle. Dad joke, why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. Yes, I said dressing. The get it is dressing. Get off the couch in motivational minute. If the door of opportunity won't open, knock it down. In other words, don't just sit there and be polite about it. Get a little forceful. Pry that door open. Get in there. Make your own opportunities. That's what that means. Okay, today is Saturday, so we got live music today. We got karaoke and a DJ tonight. Check out show number 2, the Rick and Joe T World Report on YouTube, my Strokers Dallas channel. It's a good show. It's a good show. You'll see a different side of me that, than you see here. And I think that's good. The show is not politically correct, so that's okay. And Joe T and I enjoy doing it, and we hope that you like it. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Besides water, the number 1 most popular beverage in the world, besides water, it's not Red Bull, not even Dr. Pepper, it's tea. My mom used to make really good tea, and my friend Iva Fogus used to make really good tea because they used a lot of sugar in it back then. I don't drink tea. I haven't drank it since my mom quit making it for me. It just doesn't taste the same anywhere else. So it should be a good day. The weather is supposed to be in the mid-70s and sunny. So y'all should come out and see us. All right, Rick, Fearless, I got to go. I got Saturday things to do. Love you, Alice. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.